welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to work on this LA165. This tractor needs a little bit of work. I can show you here. This hood falls right off. Broken here. Missing some parts. It came with a bunch of parts here. These are for here, for the hood. Missing the muffler. The battery is gone. The mower deck needs to be sandblasted. A few rough spots here and there needs to be sandblasted and painted. The good thing is the motor does run. I put a little gas in the carburetor, started right up, sounded good, didn't smoke. The tire hold there. Stick around the end of the video and I'll have a detailed description of how much money I made and how many hours, and hopefully it pays me more than $45 an hour. This hood here is broken right here. And I need a new plastic piece right here because these tabs are broken off right here and here. And I had a spare tractor here. I got a donor hood right here. The only thing wrong with this one, it's got one tab and this tab here is broken. Now I make this little piece here out of metal here. I'm just gonna heat that up and try to melt it here, right in here in the plastic. It's pretty strong. Shake it there pretty good. All I have for a spare muffler is a single cylinder, but I'm going to drill another hole right here. I already marked it where the pipe go. I think the exhaust pipe is 1 1/8 of an inch, so I got a drill right here. I'm going to drill it right till it reaches the tape. I already pin punched the hole. Let's see if it fits here. Oh yeah, not bad at all. Pretty good. Get the deck off here. Start here. Before I take these off here, I want to make sure these blades are not bent. They're perfect there. Nice and level there. A little bit off there. And it's good there. So either this blade is bent or the spindle's bent. That one's good. That one's good. And that's bent right there, so that's why it's off a little bit. So I make sure it's a 1/2 inch measures here. I'll spin this around. It's roughly a 1/2 inch. And a 1/2 inch. And a 1/2 inch. Yep, pretty good. I notice there's oil everywhere here and underneath. I run my finger right here and it's all wet, so it's leaking off the valve cover here. Wow. I want to check here, see if I can see the piston. Right there's top dead center. So I'm going to set the intake 4/1000 of an inch and the exhaust at 0.6 of an inch. I can't even put that in there, so let's just back this off a bit here. A little drag right there, it's pretty good. Put this here and hold it so I can tighten it up. Oh, perfect. I can't even put that in there. That means I gotta check the other side. Okay, that's good. Degrease this a little bit there. Let's clean this up good. Put some RTV silicone here, high temp. Yeah, these wheels here are not the best. There's a little bit of play here, and the other wheel has more. This shaft here is just wore right a little bit right there, so I'm gonna put new bearings in the wheel. These are bearings. They got these off Amazon. I'll have the link in the description below. You check that out and buy a few. A little right underneath here, it's wore a little bit. And it created a little tiny edge on it, and there's bearings here. It won't go past that. So a little bit of sandpaper helps too. See if that fits better. Oh, beautiful. We'll lube up just a little bit here. There we go. And no more play. I'm going to change the battery here pretty quickly here. Brand new, made in Canada. Alright, see if she starts here. Choke on. So I'm going to change the drop belt because there's a few cracks in it. There's the part number right here. They do sell these on Amazon, but they ask a lot of money. I'll try to put a link in the description below, but it usually is cheaper at the John Deere dealership. Right in the back of the transmission, this bolt here stops the belt from coming off the back pulley, so you got to take that off. So I'll take a 15mm wrench, just spin it like that. It'll be hard coming off because there's Loctite on it. So I'm going to do this for about 5 minutes, take it out. I'm in there right now. Do a couple pumps. Take the belt off here. Okay, I'm going to raise this up here. Slide the belt out. Put the belt on the pulley in the back here in the transmission first. Put the belt on the pulley. All you gotta do left and put the bolt back here in the transmission. Right in the groove, right here. This is your anti-rotation bracket there for the PTO. Just gonna run the wire wheel here a little bit here. So I got 80 grit sandpaper here. I'm just gonna feather edge the paint here a little bit. It'll take some of the rust off too. All I need to do is sandblast a bit of here, and right here. I'm just gonna scrape off the mower deck here. The wire brush to it. I got most of the loose paint off here, so I'm running an 80 grit sandpaper on it to make it a little smoother. I finished sanding it down there, so it's just got a sandblast around here in this area and back there. Looks pretty good. Run the wire wheel on that and the sanding disc. and get ready for sandblasting.
One hour later.
Yeah, I finished sandblasting it there and looks pretty good. Yeah, all good. Yeah, welded a bar right here for reinforcement. Starting to crack right here, and I welded that up too. I welded up the crack right here where the seat was. So I'm gonna prep the metal there with Pour 15 paint. I'll put a link in the description below where I got this. Real good stuff. Put a phosphate coating on the metal. Then you can put Pour 15 paint right on top of it. So that's been on there for over 45 minutes. So you're supposed to put water on it to stop the acid from etching the metal. So I'm just going to degrease it with the Windex. It neutralizes the acid and degreases at the same time. She's all degreased and prepped, ready to paint. I'm just going to pour a little paint here. Now done. Put one coat here and 2 coats underneath. So I'll let that sit for another 4 hours. Yeah, next day here, this 400 grit sandpaper. Just going to sand it a little smoother here. Alright, all done, ready for paint. Bought this at the John Deere dealership. But I'm going to put a coat of corrosion first because this is $5 a can, and I'll finish this off with a top coat of this one after. So I put 2 light coats of paint there and 1 more to go on the deck. I masked off what I don't want to paint here on the tractor, so I'm going to go give it 1 light coat. Rust coat here, John Deere green. But, I'm putting 1 coat of that, and I'm going to finish off with this John Deere paint here, right here. I got this right off a dealership. I'm doing the final coat here. I'm going to put a little heavier, make it a little sandier too. I'm going to clear the treads on these spindles here, just running a tap through it. Now these spindles, I usually rebuild them. I got a video on how to rebuild these, but these bearings are all good, so I'm not going to rebuild them. Let's just put a little bit of anti-seize there in these holes here. Well, the deck's all done for now. Looks good. This holds the tension off here. So I can put this. I don't want to over tighten these bolts because it'll strip the plastic. There's 2 slots for this bracket there underneath the muffler. And a bracket for the hood. This is LA165, so it's got an extra bracket here for the exhaust. This right here, this bar, will slide right in there. So I'm going to buff this hood here with rubbing compound, regular grade here. Okay, I'm going to run some polish now, and it's off the pad. This is a really good orderable buffer made by Porter Cable. I'll put an Amazon link in the description below if you want to buy one like this. That looks a lot better. Before I put a coat of wax on there, I gotta put some LA165 stickers here. Right here, the part number right there. I'm just gonna degrease her a little bit there, make sure it sticks. Just put a little bit of ceramic wax on here. I already degreased it here, so I'm gonna put some stickers here. Put the deck on here. Put a 15 mil wrench on the idler, push it forward. There you go, it's done. I'll set this up at 2.5 inch. Now I want the blades to be 2.5 inches off the ground here. These are large sawyers. There's our 12 PSI in the back and 12 PSI in the front. If you have an LA135 or under, it's 8 in the back and 14 in the front. These blades sit about 1/2 inch on this edge here, so this is exactly 2 inches. So it's too low. I'm gonna crank it up here. Check the other side, do the same thing. Check the front here. We're way too low. I'm gonna crank over this front here. Exactly 2.5. I measured the other side 2.5, and I measured right here 2.5. So this is perfectly level. I'm gonna lower the front end of the deck just a hair, probably a 1/2 turn on the nut in the front. So the front part of the blades will cut the grass first. Couple of things left to do here. We're gonna install a bumper. Inside of this one and inside of that one. Let's talk some numbers here. It's $500 for a tractor. Paint, sand, stickers, idlers, belts, supplies, the hood, the new battery. Come up to just over $1,000. And I'm gonna sell this for about $2 grand. So I got a little bit over 30 hours. So that works out to $33 an hour, which is not too bad. I wish I would have made over 40. But if you like this video, press thumbs up below, subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching.